Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. And the last time I was here was when we were talking about Valentine's Day. So guys, tell me how your Valentine's Day was. I just want to know like what you guys did. I literally stayed home and that was it. It felt like a normal day. I mean, I wore red that day, but that's about it. Anyways, so let's get right into the video. So this video is basically going to talk about work-life balance, well, work-dream balance. So how do you balance your everyday 9 to 5 job or whatever time you have, you go to work, and the passion that you like, your dreams, what you're most passionate about? Because more often than not, the jobs that we're doing is not necessarily what we're passionate about. Specifically if you're just starting like a career. So maybe what you're doing or the position that you're in is not really where your goal is, like in a couple of years or just like in general. So how are you able to balance your work and just chasing after that dream, chasing after that passion? So today I'm just going to give you like 4 little pointers that I have, that I practice, or I try to practice. I'm not an expert or anything like that, but this is something that I've seen to have results, and I'm just going to give you that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe and share, and let's get right into it. Get your popcorn, get your book, get your notepad. We're going to have a small time. The first point is planning your days and being intentional about it. A lot of the time we're working let's just say 9 to 5. Typically you work 9 to 5, you come back home, maybe your commute is like an hour away, 45 minutes, you come back. Well, like me, I work 10 to 6, so I come back, I get home at 7 because it's like a couple, like 45 minutes away from home. Come back, I'm tired, I have to go eat, I have to like cook my food and eat or whatever, and then maybe work out and then work on the thing that I need to do. You're exhausted, you're tired, you don't like, and you might not have that motivation. So how do you actually keep doing that and be productive in what you're doing? So it's literally planning out your days. For me, I know that Fridays and Sundays are for church. I just know that on my Fridays I'm literally going to church. Like after work I'm going to church, or if I have an outing or whatever, I'm doing that. And then Sundays, like during the day, I'm fully booked in church, and then maybe I can shoot a video or like work on some projects that I'm doing after church. But it's being able to plan out your days and being intentional about it. It's one thing to say, oh, Tuesday I'm going to work on my videos, and then you don't do anything. So you have to be intentional. You have to say, okay, this is what I want to do on this day, and actually striving to make that happen. Usually you have off days. Whatever your off day is, plan it to be that day that you work on certain things, which gets me into my next point, which is prioritize. It's one thing to say, okay, I plan this day, this is what I want to do, but then you're not making any priorities to make it work. How are you planning out your days? Prioritize. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way in school. I know a lot of students will gain something from just this particular point. Priorities, guys, priorities. What is the most time sensitive thing you need to do, and how are you able to achieve that, and just keeping your other projects or your other things you're doing on pause while you focus on the time sensitive thing. Prioritize. Don't try and be doing something that you really don't need to do at this certain time when you know that you need to work on something. Priorities. That's something that I literally had to learn the hard way. If you have an essay due on Tuesday and you have an essay due on Thursday, this is Sunday. I understand that the essay on Thursday is a little bit longer, so you could have started that earlier, but this is Sunday. You need to focus on your assignment that is due on Tuesday. If it's shorter, you should get it done by Monday night, so that by Tuesday you're working on the one that is due on Thursday. You need to be able to prioritize. Priorities is literally key. Being able to say that this is what I need to do because it's more time sensitive. Which brings me to the next point of being productive. Productivity is key, guys. Something that I've noticed about myself is that when I set out to do something, I'm distracted. by my phone. Literally my phone is like my biggest distraction. And it's not even that, oh, like maybe messages are coming up and people are just disturbing me or whatever. It's literally, I'm working on something, I just see my phone beside me, I pick it up. Next thing, I'm on social media. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I'm there for 20 minutes. I don't even know how 20 minutes flies by. I'm watching one video and something in my head is telling me, I'm going to drop your phone, drop your phone, drop your phone. But I don't. And it takes me 20 minutes to go on with that. And it just messes up with my time schedule. Be productive. Every time you set out to do something, so planning your days, like for me, when I'm on lunch, like I'm working, I bring my laptop to work. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. I bring my laptop to work on some days and I work on certain things that I need to work on. It might not be a lengthy time and it might not be as if like productive, not even productive. It might not bring out the best results that you wanted to, but you're starting it, right? You can always have time to clean it up, but you're being productive at that point in time. You're setting out this time, you're prioritizing this time to work on something, right? And I know that a skill that needs to be developed with people that are doing a career path but also trying to chase their passion is multitasking. Multitasking, I think God just gave me that skill, but multitasking is something you have to build up as a skill, right? I know that it might not be the cleanest if you're trying to do something, but it's being able to multitask. It might not come out as clean as you need it to, but that's where you have your focus time to work on that. But the point is, be productive. Know that this time that I'm doing it, drop your phone, keep your phone aside, drop it somewhere, turn it off, whatever you need to do. And that's how you need to understand yourself. How best do you work, right? But the most important thing is that when you have set out this time to work, you're being productive. Don't try and deceive yourself that, okay, I'm working this time and I'm really not working. I'm on my phone or I'm checking some online sites or I'm doing something that's totally different from what I need to do, right? And if, for example, you are not being as productive as you need to be, you now try and make up that time and it takes out of your sleep time, which goes into my last point, is sleep. You need to sleep, you need to rest, you need that rest time. No matter how much you want to, test this, you want to, form like you are some hard guy, you need sleep. A lot of times, for example, if you work 9 to 5, just as an example, and you know that you need to leave the house at 7:30, or you need to be out of the house at 7:30 or maybe 8 o'clock. It's not the time to not be sleeping at 2 a.m. You already don't like your job. You already know that you're dreading to go to work every day. Or not dreading, but you wish you were doing something else. Don't now sleep at 2 a.m. to make your situation now worse when you now have to wake up and you're tired, on top of the fact that you are not really inclined to go to this job that you're going to, but you're now tired, which makes it even worse. So make sure that you're sleeping. If you're setting out the time, this is what the time I need to be productive. Be productive at that time so that you're not encroaching on your sleep time and then you don't have enough sleep and then the next day you're not productive at all because you're trying to make up for the time that you did not sleep the day before, right? And it just weakens your brain power, it doesn't give you enough energy and you're not ready for the next task at hand. So be productive but also have time to sleep. And if you feel that, okay, I have not worked enough for this time that I needed to have done, like let's say that maybe you got distracted last, you went to pick up your phone and you got distracted. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you have to make up that time at that point. I understand that you might have a time sensitive thing, but that's why you try to plan your days in order to make up for the time that you encroach. But try and not take on from your sleep time. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour max. But make sure that you're having that rest. It's not easy, to be honest. I'm not even going to lie. It's something that I'm really trying to work on. Because I'm easily distracted. It's not even just about my phone. If I see something, let's say I'm working, and that's really doesn't have anything to do with anything. But when I'm praying, for example, I actually need to close my eyes, because once I see something, my brain is literally I could have a conversation. I could be having a conversation with you. I see this, I see a trash can and my brain remembers something and I now start talking about it and I literally ignore, I literally forget the whole conversation that I was just having with you. That's just, my brain is weird and it's bad. But distractions is something that I literally have to work on so that I know that while I need to be productive, I am actually being productive. So just be intentional, prioritize, be productive and sleep. It's not easy, guys. It's not gonna be easy, especially when you're trying to chase dreams that are not necessarily what you're working in. Like, it's not really your career at this very moment. It's gonna be, you know, kind of tough. But you're young, you're vibrant, you're energized. God has given you that strength, so make use of it. Don't be oversleeping, don't be sleeping too less. Just work it out. If you're trying to have a life balance in general, girl, guy, I don't know, man. Me that one, I mean, I've not figured that one out, so I'm still trying to figure out my dream balance. The life balance where you have to like socialize and meet people. I'm not your girl for that. JK, but like you just know how to prioritize each of your days and you're intentional about it, and I know that it'll work out. Yeah, anyways, I know this was like a very like serious video, kind of like ish, and I was just talking and rambling. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please take notes, or like not take notes, but like actually try and work on these things, and I guarantee you would actually see results. You'll be surprised how you realize how unproductive you were when you didn't have a schedule, when you didn't have a plan. You were just winging a lot of things, and you just realize that me actually planning things out and being intentional about it makes a lot of difference. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I promise, I'm actually promising, I should have said that, wow, but I promise to be more intentional about shooting videos. More intentional. Okay, well, alright, okay guys, I'm going. Make sure you guys, you know, add me on social media, follow me on social media. I just have all these conversations that you would like to know or like to have on social media. So yeah, alright, it's your girl, I'm no, I never do that. What's that? Wow. Okay, alright, bye.